Rebuild Yourself. Why Focusing on You Changes Everything. Written by Ronnie Rowland. Published by Growth Literacy Lounge. Life is a journey of constant evolution, but too often we become stuck, trapped in routines, limited by self-doubt, or held back by circumstances. Deep down you may feel the pull for something more, an urge to break free and step into the life you were truly meant to live. That urge is the foundation of this book. Rebuild Yourself is an invitation to start anew, to turn inward, and to transform not just your life but also the lives you touch. At its core, rebuilding yourself is about empowerment. It's about recognizing that no matter where you are in life or what you've been through, you hold the power to change your trajectory. This book will guide you through the process of breaking free from limiting beliefs, crafting a vision for your future, and building daily habits that ignite real transformation. But this isn't just about self-help. It's about creating a ripple effect that extends beyond you. When you rebuild yourself, you don't just improve your own life, you inspire others, strengthen relationships, and contribute to a better world. The journey won't always be easy. It requires courage to confront what isn't working, resilience to navigate setbacks, and patience to build a stronger foundation. But the rewards are immeasurable: clarity, confidence, fulfillment, and the ability to live authentically. Through practical steps, relatable stories, and inspiring insights, this book will help you embrace this transformative process. What sets Rebuild Yourself apart is its focus on real-world application. Each chapter is designed not just to inspire but to equip you with actionable tools and strategies that align with your unique journey. Whether you're facing a career pivot, recovering from a personal setback, or simply seeking a deeper sense of purpose, the principles in this book are here to support you. This is your wake-up call. A chance to rebuild, reimagine, and reclaim your life. You don't need to have all the answers right now. All you need is the willingness to take the first step. Together, we'll unlock the power within you to transform your life and, in doing so, make the world a better place. Chapter 1. The Wake-Up Call. Why you must start with yourself. Transformation begins with a moment of clarity, a wake-up call that stirs something deep within. It's the moment you realize that the life you've been living, the person you've been, is no longer enough. Perhaps it's a fleeting thought in the quiet of the night, or maybe it's an undeniable jolt brought on by a personal crisis. Whatever the trigger, this realization marks the starting point of your journey, the recognition that to change your world, you must first change yourself. Imagine a house with cracks in its foundation. No matter how many times you repaint the walls or rearrange the furniture, those cracks will eventually compromise the entire structure. In life, we often focus on external fixes, new jobs, relationships, or hobbies, without addressing the internal foundation. The wake-up call is your opportunity to see these cracks and decide to rebuild from the inside out. Take the story of Sarah, for instance. A successful corporate executive, Sarah seemed to have it all: prestige, wealth, and admiration. Yet, deep down, she felt unfulfilled and disconnected. It wasn't until a sudden health scare forced her to slow down that she realized her achievements were a mask for a life out of alignment. That wake-up call pushed her to prioritize inner growth, leading to a complete personal and professional transformation. Ignoring the need to rebuild yourself comes at a price. It's like living in a home with a leaky roof. You can pretend the problem doesn't exist, but the damage will only grow. Over time, unaddressed cracks manifest as stress, dissatisfaction, or even physical ailments. By delaying self-rebuilding, you rob yourself of the life you truly deserve. Consider this: how much of your potential remains untapped because you're too busy patching external holes instead of addressing the core? How many relationships, opportunities, or dreams have been sacrificed because you haven't invested in becoming your best self? The wake-up call is not just a warning, it's an invitation to step into a version of yourself that you've always known was possible. The foundation of this transformation lies in one truth: you cannot change the world around you until you change the world within you. Focusing inward is not selfish, it's necessary. It's about taking responsibility for your happiness, growth, and future. When you rebuild yourself, you set a powerful example for others, showing that transformation is possible. Think of the ripple effect. A calm, centered individual influences their family, friends, and community. By prioritizing self-growth, you indirectly empower others to do the same. The wake-up call, therefore, is not just about you, it's about the world you touch. Practical steps to embrace your wake-up call. 1. Acknowledge the signs. Pay attention to the feelings of dissatisfaction, burnout, or longing for more. These are not weaknesses but signals guiding you toward growth. 2. Reflect on your values. What truly matters to you? Aligning your actions with your core values is the first step in rebuilding a meaningful life. 3. Commit to the process. Rebuilding takes time and effort. Make a conscious decision to prioritize yourself, even if it means saying no to distractions or societal expectations. Transformation is not always comfortable. The wake-up call often brings feelings of fear, uncertainty, or regret. Embrace these emotions, they are part of the process. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, your greatest growth often comes from your most challenging moments. It's through this discomfort that you discover your strength, resilience, and potential. The wake-up call is your first step on the journey of self-rebuilding. It's a reminder that the power to transform your life lies within you. By answering this call, you open the door to a life of fulfillment, purpose, and influence. The decision to start with yourself is the ultimate act of courage, and it's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Chapter 2. Breaking the Mold. Escaping Limiting Beliefs. What if the greatest obstacle to your transformation isn't the world around you, but the world inside your mind? Limiting beliefs are the silent saboteurs of our potential. They whisper lies that keep us small, convince us we're not enough, and stop us from chasing the life we desire. Breaking the mold of these beliefs is the next critical step in rebuilding yourself. Limiting beliefs often operate in the shadows. They're formed through years of conditioning by family, culture, education, or even personal failures. Over time, these beliefs take root, dictating our actions and shaping our reality. Take the story of James, a talented artist who believed he could never make a living doing what he loved. Growing up, he'd been told that art wasn't practical. Even though his work drew admiration, he confined his creativity to the margins of his life, choosing a safe but unfulfilling career. It wasn't until he questioned this belief that James realized his art could indeed support him, and his new mindset unlocked opportunities he never imagined. What's your James story? What belief is holding you back from living the life you want? While limiting beliefs are personal, they often follow common patterns. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed at this. I don't deserve happiness. It's too late to change. People like me can't do things like that. These beliefs are often rooted in fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. Left unchecked, they become self-fulfilling prophecies. But here's the good news: you can break free. The first step to escaping limiting beliefs is awareness. You can't fight an enemy you don't see. Here's how to identify and dismantle these beliefs. 1. Spot the pattern. Pay attention to recurring thoughts that make you feel small or incapable. Journaling can help uncover these patterns. 2. Challenge the belief. Ask yourself, is this belief true? Where did it come from? What evidence supports or contradicts it? For example, if you think I'll never be good at public speaking, recall moments when you successfully communicated in smaller settings. 3. Replace the narrative. Once you've challenged a limiting belief, replace it with an empowering one. Instead of "I can't succeed," tell yourself, "I'm capable of learning and growing." 4. Take action. Action is the antidote to limiting beliefs. Even small steps can reinforce your new mindset. If James had never shared his art with the world, he would have never discovered his potential. Our beliefs don't exist in isolation. They're shaped by the people and environments we interact with. If you're surrounded by negativity or naysayers, breaking the mold becomes harder. Conversely, a supportive environment can accelerate your transformation. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and challenge you to grow. Seek mentors, join communities, and expose yourself to stories of others who've broken their own molds. Breaking free from limiting beliefs can feel uncomfortable. Fear of failure or judgment may surface, tempting you to retreat into old patterns. But remember, fear is a sign you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. Consider fear like a signal on a compass, pointing you toward the areas where transformation is most needed. When you face the fear and take action anyway, you not only dismantle the belief but also build confidence in your ability to handle challenges. When you escape limiting beliefs, the changes ripple out into every aspect of your life. Your relationships improve as you bring a more confident, authentic version of yourself to the table. Career opportunities expand as you pursue passions you once thought impossible. Even your health benefits, as reduced stress and increased self-esteem create a more balanced life. James, the artist, didn't just transform his career, he became a source of inspiration for others in his community. By breaking his own mold, he gave others permission to do the same. Your journey can have this impact too. Practical tools to break the mold. 1. Affirmations. Write positive statements that counteract limiting beliefs, such as I am capable or I deserve happiness. Repeat these daily to reprogram your mindset. 2. Visualization. Imagine yourself living without your limiting belief. What would you do? How would you feel? Visualization helps make the possibility feel real. 3. Accountability partners. Share your goals with someone who can encourage and challenge you. Their belief in you can reinforce your belief in yourself. 4. Celebrate wins. Acknowledge small victories as proof of your growth. Each step forward weakens the grip of old beliefs. Escaping limiting beliefs isn't just about removing the shackles, it's about replacing them with wings. When you challenge the narratives that hold you back, you give yourself permission to dream bigger and live fuller. Rebuilding yourself starts with breaking free from the mental molds that no longer serve you. What you believe, you become, and now, it's time to believe in something greater. Chapter 3. The Inner Blueprint. Crafting Your Vision. Every great transformation starts with a vision. Just as an architect creates a blueprint before building, you must design your life with intention. Without a clear vision, progress becomes aimless, a series of false starts and unfulfilled potential. Crafting your inner blueprint is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Imagine setting out on a road trip without a destination in mind. You might enjoy the journey, but you risk wandering in circles or running out of fuel before you reach anything meaningful. A vision acts as your compass, guiding your decisions and aligning your actions with your deepest desires. Consider Maya's story. She always dreamed of starting her own business but felt stuck in a monotonous 9-to-5 job. Her turning point came when she sat down and wrote out her ideal life, what she wanted her days to look like, the kind of work that excited her, and how she wanted to feel. That clarity became her blueprint, propelling her to launch a thriving consultancy. Maya didn't just rebuild her career, she rebuilt herself. Creating an inner blueprint isn't about fantasizing, it's about aligning your aspirations with actionable steps. Here's how to get started. 1. Reflect on your core values. Your vision must be rooted in what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what brings me joy and fulfillment? What do I want my legacy to be? What kind of person do I want to become? 2. Define your goals. Break your vision into specific, achievable goals, for example. Long term. I want to write a book that inspires others. Short term. I will write 500 words a day for the next month. 3. Visualize your future. Close your eyes and picture your ideal life. Where are you? What are you doing? This exercise makes your vision feel tangible, igniting the motivation to pursue it. 4. Create a roadmap. Map out the steps needed to bring your vision to life. This could involve learning new skills, building relationships, or shifting your mindset. For many, crafting a vision can feel intimidating. Fear of failure or judgment may tempt you to aim small or avoid the process altogether. But remember, your vision is for you, not for others. It's about living authentically, not conforming to societal expectations. Think about the Wright brothers. When they envisioned a world where humans could fly, they faced ridicule and disbelief. Yet, their vision led to one of humanity's greatest achievements. What could you achieve if you silenced the fear of dreaming big? While a blueprint provides structure, life is unpredictable. Circumstances may change, and your vision may evolve. Flexibility is key. Think of your vision as a living document, something that grows and adapts with you. Maya, for instance, initially envisioned running a physical office for her consultancy, but as remote work gained popularity, she pivoted to a fully virtual model, allowing her to travel the world while maintaining her business. Her willingness to adapt kept her vision alive and thriving. When you craft and commit to your vision, you inspire others to do the same. Your clarity becomes a magnet for opportunities, partnerships, and support. Moreover, living in alignment with your vision creates a sense of fulfillment that radiates outward, positively impacting those around you. Think about influential figures, visionaries like Elon Musk or Oprah Winfrey. Their ability to articulate and pursue bold visions has inspired millions. While your vision may not involve building rockets or media empires, it has the power to transform your life and touch the lives of those in your orbit. Practical tools for vision crafting. 1. Vision board. Create a visual representation of your goals using images, words, and symbols. Place it somewhere you'll see daily to keep your vision top of mind. 2. Journaling. Write about your ideal day, month, or year. Detail every aspect: how you feel, what you do, who you are. 3. Accountability checkpoints. Set regular check-ins to review your progress and adjust your roadmap as needed. 4. Affirmations. Develop positive statements that reinforce your vision, such as "I am capable of creating the life I desire." Crafting your inner blueprint is an act of empowerment. It's a declaration that you are the architect of your own life. By defining your vision, you give yourself direction and purpose. The journey may not always be easy, but with a clear blueprint in hand, every step you take will bring you closer to the life you're meant to live. Chapter 4. The Power of Prioritizing You. Imagine a world where every individual recognized their intrinsic value and focused on becoming the best version of themselves. It would be a world of extraordinary growth, innovation, and interconnectedness. But here's the truth: before you can contribute meaningfully to others or the world, you must prioritize yourself. This isn't selfish, it's essential. To rebuild yourself and unlock your full potential, you need to understand why focusing on you changes everything. One of the most pervasive limiting beliefs is that prioritizing yourself is inherently selfish. Society often glorifies self-sacrifice, leaving little room to value personal well-being. But think of yourself as a pitcher of water. If you keep pouring into others without replenishing your own supply, you'll eventually run dry. Prioritizing yourself is about refilling that pitcher so you can continue to give. Consider Elijah's story. A dedicated nurse, Elijah spent years putting his patients and family above himself. Over time, the relentless cycle of giving left him burned out and disconnected from his passions. It wasn't until he started prioritizing self-care, regular exercise, creative hobbies, and personal reflection that he rediscovered his purpose and energy. Ironically, by focusing on himself, Elijah became even more effective in serving others. When you invest in yourself, the benefits extend far beyond your personal sphere. Think of it as the ripple effect. Your growth inspires and uplifts those around you. For your relationships, when you show up as your best self, calm, confident, and fulfilled, you create deeper, more meaningful connections. For your work, prioritizing self-growth sharpens your focus, creativity, and productivity. For your community, your transformation becomes a beacon for others, proving that change is possible. By prioritizing yourself, you become a catalyst for collective growth. Making yourself a priority isn't about grand gestures, it's about consistent, intentional actions. Here's how to start. 1. Establish boundaries. Learn to say no to things that drain your energy or detract from your goals. Saying no to others is often saying yes to yourself. 2. Schedule you time. Treat time for yourself as sacred. Whether it's 30 minutes of reading, meditating, or exercising, prioritize these moments in your daily routine. 3. Invest in learning. Growth is a lifelong process. Enroll in that class, read that book, or explore that passion you've been putting off. 4. Reflect regularly. Journaling or quiet reflection helps you stay aligned with your values and goals. 5. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and appreciate the progress you're making. Each step forward is a testament to your commitment to yourself. Guilt is one of the biggest barriers to prioritizing yourself. You may feel you're neglecting responsibilities or letting others down. But consider this: how effective can you truly be if you're running on empty? Prioritizing yourself isn't about neglecting others. It's about creating a sustainable balance that allows you to give from a place of abundance. Let's revisit Elijah. Initially, he felt guilty taking time for himself, fearing it made him less committed to his patients. But over time, he realized that his renewed energy and enthusiasm made him a better caregiver. By reframing his perspective, Elijah transformed guilt into empowerment. Research supports the transformative power of self-prioritization. Studies show that self-care practices like mindfulness, regular exercise, and pursuing personal passions reduce stress, improve mental clarity, and boost overall well-being. When you feel better, you perform better in every area of life. Moreover, neuroscience reveals that prioritizing personal growth activates the brain's reward system, fostering motivation and resilience. This means the more you invest in yourself, the more equipped you become to handle life's challenges. Rebuilding yourself isn't a one-time event, it's a continuous journey. By prioritizing yourself, you create a solid foundation for sustained growth. This foundation enables you to weather setbacks, embrace opportunities, and live authentically. Consider the analogy of a tree. Without proper nourishment, sunlight, water, and fertile soil, a tree cannot grow tall and strong. Similarly, you must nourish yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically to thrive. The most powerful changes happen when you shift your focus inward. When you prioritize yourself, you stop seeking external validation and start building intrinsic value. This shift not only transforms how you see yourself but also how the world sees you. Take the example of leaders who inspire others. Figures like Brené Brown and Simon Sinek emphasize the importance of self-awareness and personal growth as the cornerstone of impactful leadership. Their journeys began with self-prioritization, an investment that amplified their ability to connect, lead, and inspire. Prioritizing yourself is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's an act of self-love and empowerment that fuels every other aspect of your life. When you choose to invest in your well-being and growth, you set a powerful example for others and create a ripple effect of positive change. The power to rebuild begins with the simple, courageous act of putting yourself first. Chapter 5. Daily Habits That Change Everything. Transformation isn't the result of monumental, one-time efforts. It's built on the foundation of daily habits, small, consistent actions that over time create massive change. Habits shape our identity, define our routines, and ultimately determine our destiny. Rebuilding yourself starts with recognizing the power of these daily rituals and consciously crafting ones that align with your vision. Imagine a single drop of water falling into a bucket. On its own, it seems insignificant. But over days, weeks, and months, those drops accumulate until the bucket overflows. That's the power of habits. They may seem trivial in the moment, but their effects compound, creating lasting transformation. Consider Marcus, who struggled with feeling stuck in his career. Instead of overhauling his entire life, he started with one habit, dedicating 20 minutes each morning to reading books on leadership and personal development. Over a year, that small habit amounted to over 120 hours of learning. With his newfound knowledge, Marcus improved his skills, gained confidence, and earned a promotion, all from a simple daily habit. To build effective habits, it's important to understand their structure. Habits consist of 3 components. 1. Cue. The trigger that prompts the habit. Example: waking up is the cue for a morning workout. 2. Routine. The action itself. Example: doing 15 minutes of yoga. 3. Reward. The benefit you associate with the habit. Example: feeling energized and accomplished. When you intentionally design habits using this framework, you make them easier to adopt and sustain. Not all habits are created equal. Some, known as keystone habits, have a disproportionate impact on other areas of your life. By focusing on these, you create a ripple effect of positive change. 1. Morning rituals. Starting your day with intention sets the tone for everything that follows. Examples include meditation, journaling, or a short workout. 2. Regular exercise. Physical activity boosts mental clarity, energy levels, and emotional resilience. It's a habit that improves both body and mind. 3. Mindful reflection. Taking time each day to reflect on your goals, progress, and emotions fosters self-awareness and alignment with your vision. 4. Learning and growth. Dedicate time daily to learning, whether through reading, online courses, or practicing a skill. Growth becomes second nature when it's a habit. Practical steps to build lasting habits. 1. Start small. Begin with habits so easy they're almost impossible to fail. For example, instead of committing to an hour-long workout, start with 5 minutes. Success breeds motivation. 2. Attach to existing routines. Pair new habits with existing ones. For instance, if you already brush your teeth every morning, use that as a cue to meditate for 2 minutes afterward. 3. Track your progress. Keeping a habit tracker creates accountability and gives you a sense of accomplishment as you see your streaks grow. 4. Celebrate wins. Reinforce your habits by celebrating even small victories. This positive reinforcement strengthens the habit loop. 5. Embrace consistency over perfection. Missing a day isn't failure, it's a learning opportunity. Focus on getting back on track, rather than striving for perfection. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your habits. A cluttered space may discourage productivity, While a supportive environment makes habits easier to sustain, create spaces that encourage your desired behaviors. For example, place your workout clothes by your bed to prompt morning exercise. Keep a journal on your nightstand to remind you to reflect each evening. Arrange your kitchen to make healthy eating more convenient. Rebuilding yourself isn't just about adding good habits, it's also about breaking those that hold you back. Here's how. 1. Identify triggers. What cues prompt the habit? Awareness is the first step to change. 2. Replace the routine. Instead of simply eliminating a bad habit, replace it with a healthier one. For example, swap scrolling social media before bed with reading. 3. Make it hard to do. Increase the effort required for bad habits. For instance, if you want to stop eating junk food, don't keep it in your house. Habits don't just improve your actions, they transform your mindset. Each time you honor a commitment to yourself, you reinforce a sense of self-trust and capability. Over time, this builds confidence and momentum, making larger transformations feel achievable. Think of habits as the roots of a tree. While they may not be visible, they provide the stability and nourishment that allow the tree to grow and thrive. By cultivating strong habits, you create a foundation for sustainable growth. Returning to Marcus, his 20-minute reading habit didn't just lead to professional success. It inspired him to adopt other habits, such as practicing gratitude and prioritizing health. Over 2 years, these habits transformed Marcus' life, showing that small, intentional actions can create extraordinary change. Daily habits are the building blocks of your life. They are the quiet, consistent efforts that lead to profound change. By identifying the habits that serve your vision and committing to them, you take control of your transformation. Remember, rebuilding yourself doesn't require perfection, just daily progress. Chapter 6. Embracing setbacks as stepping stones. No journey of rebuilding yourself is without challenges. Setbacks are inevitable, but they are not the end of your story. In fact, they are essential parts of the process. How you perceive and respond to setbacks determines whether they become roadblocks or stepping stones to success. Embracing setbacks as opportunities for growth is one of the most transformative shifts you can make in your journey. Setbacks often feel like failures. They might take the form of a missed goal, an unexpected obstacle, or a personal disappointment. It's easy to internalize these moments as evidence of inadequacy. But setbacks are not failures, they are feedback. They provide critical insights into what's working, what isn't, and where you need to grow. Consider Lila's story. She spent years preparing to launch her dream business. But when the grand opening flopped, Lila was devastated. For weeks she questioned her abilities and almost gave up. However, after reflection, she realized her marketing strategy wasn't aligned with her target audience. By adjusting her approach, she turned her setback into a stepping stone, eventually building a thriving enterprise. Why setbacks are necessary. 1. They highlight growth opportunities. Setbacks shine a light on areas where you can improve. Without challenges, you might never identify the skills or knowledge you need to reach your goals. 2. They build resilience. Each time you overcome a setback, you strengthen your capacity to handle adversity. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. 3. They lead to innovation. Setbacks often force you to think creatively and adapt. Many groundbreaking ideas have emerged from moments of failure. 4. They test your commitment. Challenges reveal how deeply you care about your vision. If you're willing to persevere through difficulties, it's a sign that your goals truly matter. The key to embracing setbacks lies in reframing how you see them. Instead of viewing them as failures, consider them part of the learning process. Here's how to shift your perspective. 1. Separate yourself from the setback. A setback doesn't define you, it's simply an event. Avoid attaching your self-worth to the outcome. 2. Look for the lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What would I do differently next time? This reflective mindset transforms setbacks into valuable teaching moments. 3. Celebrate effort, not just outcomes. Acknowledge the courage and effort it took to try. Even if things didn't go as planned, you're still making progress by taking action. 4. Focus on the bigger picture. Remember that setbacks are temporary. They're just one chapter in a much larger story of growth and transformation. Practical strategies for overcoming setbacks. 1. Pause and reflect. When faced with a setback, take time to process your emotions and analyze the situation. Rushing to act out of frustration often leads to poor decisions. 2. Seek support. Share your struggles with trusted friends, mentors, or a community. Sometimes, an outside perspective can provide clarity or encouragement. 3. Adjust your plan. Flexibility is key. If one approach doesn't work, brainstorm alternative strategies. Adaptation is a hallmark of resilience. 4. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a friend. Harsh self-criticism only compounds the challenge. 5. Take one small step forward. After reflecting and regrouping, focus on a single, manageable action to regain momentum. Progress, no matter how small, rebuilds confidence. Setbacks often trigger strong emotions like frustration, disappointment, or fear. These feelings are natural but temporary. Instead of suppressing them, allow yourself to experience and process them. Journaling, meditating, or talking with someone you trust can help release these emotions and prevent them from becoming obstacles in their own right. Think of setbacks as emotional storms. While they may feel overwhelming in the moment, they eventually pass, leaving clarity and calm in their wake. Embracing the storm is part of the growth process. Returning to Lila, her story didn't end with her failed business launch. The lessons she learned from that experience made her stronger and more strategic. Today, she mentors aspiring entrepreneurs, sharing the setbacks she faced and how they fueled her success. Lila's journey reminds us that setbacks, when embraced, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. History is filled with examples of individuals who turned setbacks into stepping stones. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Or Oprah Winfrey, who overcame personal and professional struggles to become a global icon. These stories serve as powerful reminders that setbacks are not the end, they're part of the journey. Setbacks are inevitable, but they are not insurmountable. By embracing them as opportunities for growth, you transform them into stepping stones that propel you closer to your vision. Remember, every great story includes moments of challenge and triumph. Yours is no different. With each setback you face and overcome, you write a new chapter of resilience, growth, and success. Chapter 7. The social impact of personal growth. Rebuilding yourself isn't just about personal transformation, it's about the profound ripple effect your growth creates in the world around you. When you focus on becoming your best self, you inspire others, elevate relationships, and contribute meaningfully to your community. Your transformation becomes a catalyst for collective progress. Imagine tossing a pebble into a still pond. The ripples extend far beyond the point of impact, reaching the edges of the water. Personal growth works in the same way. By transforming yourself, you naturally influence those around you. Consider Emma, a once overwhelmed single mother juggling work and parenting. When Emma began prioritizing self-care and personal development, her transformation didn't stop with her. She became more patient and present with her children, inspiring them to adopt healthier habits. At work, her newfound confidence and clarity improved team dynamics, making her an informal leader. Emma's growth created ripples that extended to her family, colleagues, and even her friends. How your growth elevates others. 1. Inspiring change through example. When people see you overcoming challenges, embracing growth, and achieving your goals, they begin to believe they can do the same. Your journey becomes a source of motivation for others. 2. Improving relationships. Growth enhances emotional intelligence, communication, and empathy. As you become more self-aware and grounded, your relationships deepen and thrive. 3. Contributing to collective progress. A stronger, more resilient you is better equipped to contribute to your community, whether through mentorship, leadership, or acts of kindness. Research shows that personal behaviors, both positive and negative, are contagious. A phenomenon known as social contagion explains how emotions, attitudes, and actions spread within social networks. When you prioritize growth and positivity, those around you are more likely to follow suit. For example, health habits. Studies reveal that individuals surrounded by health-conscious friends are more likely to adopt similar habits. Emotional states, happiness and optimism spread through social networks like wildfire. By cultivating a positive mindset, you lift others. Motivational energy. When people witness your achievements, they feel empowered to pursue their own goals. Your growth has the potential to ignite a chain reaction of transformation. Practical ways to create a positive ripple effect. 1. Share your journey. Openly share your struggles, lessons, and successes. Authenticity is relatable and inspiring. When people see your humanity, they're encouraged to face their own challenges. 2. Be a source of encouragement. Offer support and encouragement to those around you. A kind word or acknowledgement of someone's progress can have a profound impact. 3. Practice active listening. When you listen with empathy and presence, you make others feel valued. This fosters deeper connections and mutual growth. 4. Lead with actions, not just words. Your actions speak louder than any advice you could give. Show, don't just tell, how personal growth has transformed your life. 5. Mentor others. Share your insights and experiences with those who seek guidance. Mentorship creates a powerful ripple effect, as the people you help will often go on to help others. When your personal growth becomes visible, it can inspire entire communities. Public figures like Malala Yousafzai, whose courage and resilience advocate for education, or entrepreneurs like Elon Musk, whose vision drives technological progress, show how individual growth can create a global impact. While not everyone will have a platform as large as theirs, your influence is no less important. Whether it's through social media, workplace interactions, or everyday conversations, the way you carry yourself and share your journey can influence countless others. It's natural to feel hesitant about sharing your growth for fear of seeming boastful. However, framing your journey as a story of resilience, learning, and imperfection makes it relatable. By focusing on the lessons rather than the accolades, you inspire others while staying grounded. Emma, for instance, didn't broadcast her transformation to seek validation. She simply shared her experiences in conversations with friends, who then felt motivated to prioritize their own well-being. Authenticity made Emma's ripple effect genuine and impactful. Despite your best efforts, not everyone will celebrate or even accept your transformation. Some may resist the changes they see in you, either out of fear, envy, or misunderstanding. This resistance isn't a reflection of your growth, it's a reflection of their own struggles. When faced with resistance, stay true to your path. Your growth isn't contingent on others' approval. Extend empathy. Understand that their resistance may stem from fear of change or their own unhealed challenges. Focus on those ready to grow. Spend your energy nurturing connections with those who appreciate and embrace growth. By prioritizing your growth, you contribute to something much larger than yourself. Families become stronger, workplaces more harmonious, and communities more connected. You're not just rebuilding your life, you're helping to build a better world. Emma's story exemplifies this. Her personal transformation inspired her children, improved her workplace, and even encouraged her friends to pursue their own journeys. What began as an inward focus on self-improvement blossomed into a legacy of positive impact. When you rebuild yourself, you rebuild the world around you. Your transformation inspires, uplifts, and empowers others in ways you may not immediately see. Remember, the ripples of your growth extend far beyond you. By focusing on your personal journey, you contribute to the collective progress of humanity, one connection at a time. Chapter 8. Living the Rebuilt Life. The culmination of your journey to rebuild yourself isn't marked by a single moment. It's an ongoing process of living in alignment with your values, vision, and newfound strength. A rebuilt life is one of authenticity, purpose, and fulfillment. It's about embracing the person you've become and creating a meaningful impact in the world around you. Living a rebuilt life doesn't mean perfection, it means intentionality. It's waking up each day with clarity about who you are and what you stand for. It's knowing that while challenges may still arise, you now have the tools, resilience, and mindset to navigate them. Consider Raj's journey. For years he defined success by external achievements, promotions, accolades, and wealth. But these pursuits left him feeling hollow. After a personal crisis, Raj rebuilt his life by aligning his career with his values of service and creativity. Today he leads a nonprofit organization, wakes up with purpose, and feels deeply connected to his community. Raj's rebuilt life is one of authenticity and impact. Key pillars of a rebuilt life. 1. Authenticity. A rebuilt life is rooted in authenticity, living true to your values and embracing your unique self. When you stop conforming to others' expectations and focus on what truly matters to you, you experience freedom and fulfillment. 2. Purpose. Purpose provides the compass for your rebuilt life. It's the why behind your actions and decisions. Whether it's raising a family, pursuing a passion, or serving your community, purpose infuses meaning into your daily life. 3. Balance. Living a rebuilt life means honoring all aspects of yourself, your career, relationships, health, and personal growth. It's about creating harmony, not perfection, in these areas. 4. Resilience. Challenges don't disappear after rebuilding yourself, but your ability to handle them transforms. Resilience becomes your anchor, allowing you to adapt and thrive, despite difficulties. The practices that sustain a rebuilt life. 1. Daily reflection. Begin and end each day with intentional reflection. In the morning, set your intentions. In the evening, celebrate your wins and identify areas for growth. This practice keeps you aligned with your values and goals. 2. Gratitude. Cultivate a gratitude mindset by acknowledging the blessings in your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, creating a positive outlook. 3. Continuous learning. Growth doesn't stop once you've rebuilt yourself. Commit to lifelong learning, whether it's through books, courses, or experiences. Each new insight strengthens your foundation. 4. Connection. Nurture meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift, challenge, and support you. Authentic connections enhance the quality of your rebuilt life. Living a rebuilt life brings profound emotional rewards, fulfillment. A sense of satisfaction from living in alignment with your values and purpose. Confidence. Trust in your ability to face challenges and make decisions that serve your growth. Peace. The inner calm that comes from knowing you're living authentically. Raj, for example, once felt trapped by anxiety and self-doubt. Now he experiences peace and confidence, knowing he's creating a positive impact through his work and relationships. While the rewards are immense, a rebuilt life requires consistent effort and vigilance. Old habits, external pressures, and unexpected challenges may attempt to derail you. Here's how to stay on course. 1. Stay connected to your vision. Regularly revisit your vision and goals. Remind yourself of why you started this journey and the progress you've made. 2. Guard against burnout. Balancing growth with rest is essential. Take time to recharge and nourish your mind, body, and spirit. 3. Practice self-compassion. You're still human, and mistakes are part of the journey. Treat yourself with kindness and use setbacks as opportunities to refine your path. Your rebuilt life doesn't exist in isolation. By living authentically, you inspire others to do the same. Your example creates a ripple effect, empowering those around you to embark on their own journeys of transformation. Consider the story of Raj again. His decision to rebuild his life not only transformed his own experience but also uplifted those around him. His employees found renewed purpose in their work, his family felt closer and more connected, and his friends were inspired to pursue their own dreams. Living a rebuilt life means celebrating not just the destination but the journey. Every challenge you faced, every lesson you learned, and every step you took brought you to this moment. Celebrate your resilience, growth, and transformation. You've earned it. Practical tools to thrive in your rebuilt life. 1. Vision board refresh. Update your vision board periodically to reflect your evolving goals and aspirations. This keeps your dreams visible and actionable. 2. Mindfulness practice. Incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine to stay present and grounded. Whether it's through meditation, breathing exercises, or mindful walks, this practice enhances your emotional well-being. 3. Annual reset. Dedicate time each year to review your progress and set new intentions. This practice ensures you continue growing and aligning with your purpose. 4. Mentorship. Share your journey by mentoring others. This not only reinforces your growth but also spreads the impact of your transformation. A rebuilt life is a life well lived, one where you embrace your authenticity, live with purpose, and create a meaningful impact on the world. The journey doesn't end here, it continues to evolve as you grow. By living intentionally and staying true to your vision, you honor the work you've done to rebuild yourself. Remember, the greatest gift you can give the world is a life lived authentically and with purpose. Chapter 9. Sharing your transformation with the world. Your transformation is not just a personal journey, it's a story worth sharing. The power of your rebuilt life lies not only in how it serves you but in how it inspires others. By sharing your story, you create a ripple effect, empowering others to pursue their own growth and transformation. Your journey becomes a beacon of hope, a testament that change is possible, and a guide for those still finding their way. Why share your transformation? 1. Inspiration through authenticity. Your story shows that transformation is possible, even in the face of challenges. Sharing your struggles and triumphs inspires others to believe in their own potential. 2. Building connection. Stories are a universal language. When you share your journey authentically, you foster connection and empathy, reminding others that they are not alone in their struggles. 3. Giving back. Sharing your insights, lessons, and strategies is a way of paying forward the wisdom you've gained. It's an act of service that multiplies the impact of your transformation. Humans are wired for stories. We remember narratives far more than facts and figures. When you embed your transformation in a compelling story, it resonates deeply, evoking emotions and sparking action. Consider Rosa's story. After overcoming years of self-doubt and rebuilding her confidence, she decided to share her journey through a blog. Her honesty about her struggles and the steps she took to overcome them inspired countless readers to begin their own journeys of self-improvement. Rosa's story created a community of individuals supporting one another in their growth. How to share your story. 1. Start with authenticity. Be honest about your struggles and setbacks. Vulnerability creates trust and relatability. 2. Highlight the turning points. Focus on the pivotal moments in your journey, the challenges you faced, the decisions you made, and the breakthroughs you experienced. 3. Provide practical value. Share actionable insights, tools, or strategies that helped you rebuild yourself. This makes your story not only inspiring but also useful. 4. Incorporate emotion. Don't just tell what happened, share how it felt. Emotion is what connects your audience to your story. 5. End with hope. Highlight the results of your transformation and the positive changes it brought to your life. This leaves your audience feeling inspired and optimistic. Where to share your story. 1. Social media. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube allow you to reach a wide audience. Short, engaging posts or videos that focus on specific aspects of your journey can create significant impact. 2. Writing. Blogs, articles, or even a book can provide a platform for deeper storytelling. Writing allows you to explore your journey in greater detail. 3. Speaking. Sharing your story through talks, podcasts, or panels creates a powerful personal connection with your audience. 4. One-on-one. Sometimes, the most impactful way to share your journey is through intimate conversations with friends, family, or mentees. Sharing your story can feel daunting. You may worry about judgment, rejection, or feeling vulnerable. These fears are natural, but they don't need to hold you back. 1. Reframe vulnerability as strength. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. When you share your authentic self, you inspire others to do the same. 2. Focus on the impact. Remember that your story isn't about you, it's about how it can serve and inspire others. 3. Start small. Share your journey with a trusted friend or a small group first. Build confidence before sharing with a larger audience. 4. Accept imperfection. Your story doesn't need to be perfectly polished. Authenticity matters more than perfection. When you share your transformation, you amplify its impact. Your story has the power to inspire action. Others may take the first step toward their own growth because of your example. Foster community. Shared stories create connections and build supportive networks. Shift perspectives. Your journey can challenge societal norms, stereotypes, or limiting beliefs, encouraging others to think differently. Rosa, for instance, didn't just inspire her blog readers, she sparked a movement of individuals sharing their own stories. Her decision to share her journey multiplied its impact exponentially. Practical tips for high-impact storytelling. 1. Use a clear structure. Start with where you were, highlight the turning points, and end with where you are now. 2. Engage the audience. Use vivid details, metaphors, or questions to draw the audience into your experience. 3. Share your why. Explain why you chose to rebuild yourself and why it matters. This adds depth to your story. 4. Invite others to reflect. Encourage your audience to consider their own journeys. For example, what's one step you can take today toward your own transformation? When you share your story, you become a beacon of growth and possibility. You show others that transformation is not just a concept but a lived reality. Your willingness to share encourages others to take the first step, creating a collective ripple effect of positive change. Your transformation is unique, and your voice matters. By sharing your journey, you amplify the impact of your rebuilt life and inspire others to rebuild their own. The world needs your story, your courage, resilience, and lessons learned. Share it with pride, knowing that you are contributing to a greater movement of growth and empowerment. Chapter 10. The Never-Ending Journey. embracing rebuilding as a lifelong process. Rebuilding yourself isn't a one-time event, it's a lifelong journey. Life is constantly changing, and so are you. Each new chapter, whether joyful or challenging, offers an opportunity to grow, adapt, and refine who you are. The key to living a fulfilling, meaningful life is to embrace rebuilding as an ongoing process, a continuous evolution that reflects the essence of your authentic self. Many people approach transformation as if it has a finish line. Once I achieve this goal, I'll be complete. But this mindset can lead to disappointment and stagnation. Growth isn't about arriving at a destination, it's about how you navigate the journey. Consider David's story. After years of hard work, he achieved his dream of running a successful business. For a while he felt content, but soon, he started to feel restless and unfulfilled. Instead of seeing this as a failure, David realized it was a sign that it was time to rebuild again. This time, his journey wasn't about career success, but about cultivating deeper relationships and exploring new creative outlets. David's willingness to embrace rebuilding transformed his life once again. Why rebuilding is lifelong. 1. Change is inevitable. Life is dynamic. Circumstances shift, opportunities arise, and challenges emerge. Embracing rebuilding allows you to adapt and thrive in the face of change. 2. Growth is infinite. There is no limit to how much you can learn, grow, and evolve. Each stage of life offers new lessons and opportunities for self-discovery. 3. Authenticity requires renewal. Staying true to yourself means regularly reassessing your values, goals, and priorities. What served you 5 years ago might not serve you today. Practices for lifelong rebuilding. 1. Stay curious. Curiosity is the engine of growth. Approach life with an open mind, always seeking to learn, explore, and question. 2. Reflect regularly. Periodic self-reflection helps you stay aligned with your values and adapt to life's changes. Use prompts like, what is working well in my life right now? What feels out of alignment? What new direction am I being called toward? 3. Embrace discomfort. Growth often requires stepping outside your comfort zone. Instead of fearing discomfort, view it as a sign that you're on the brink of transformation. 4. Celebrate evolution. Honor the progress you've made, no matter how small. Every step forward is worth celebrating. 5. Commit to lifelong learning. Read, listen, and seek experiences that expand your perspective. Growth is fueled by a constant influx of new ideas and knowledge. Rebuilding repeatedly requires resilience, the ability to bounce back from challenges and adapt to new realities. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's a skill you develop through practice. Learn from setbacks. Each challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. Build a support network. Surround yourself with people who encourage and uplift you. Focus on what you can control. Instead of dwelling on what's outside your influence, channel your energy into what you can change. Rebuilding isn't just about overcoming struggles, it's also about exploring new possibilities and embracing joy. It's about giving yourself permission to evolve and pursue what lights you up. Let's revisit David. His second journey of rebuilding wasn't about fixing something that was broken, it was about discovering new passions. He took up painting, joined a local art group, and found immense joy in expressing himself creatively. Rebuilding opened doors to a more enriched, fulfilling life. As you continue to rebuild yourself, you accumulate wisdom that can inspire and guide others. Sharing your insights doesn't just help others, it deepens your own growth. Whether through mentoring, storytelling, or simple conversations, your journey becomes a source of light for others. Think of rebuilding as a spiral. With each cycle of growth, you come back to familiar themes: authenticity, resilience, purpose, but from a higher perspective. The lessons you've learned allow you to navigate future challenges with greater ease and wisdom. This spiral is what makes life so rich. Each phase brings new layers of understanding, new relationships, and new opportunities for impact. Embracing the never-ending nature of growth keeps life dynamic and meaningful. Practical tools for ongoing growth. 1. Annual life audit. Once a year, review all aspects of your life: career, relationships, health, personal growth. Identify what's thriving and what needs attention. 2. Personal manifesto. Write a manifesto that captures your values, goals, and guiding principles. Revisit and update it regularly to reflect your growth. 3. Challenge yourself regularly. Set stretch goals that push you to grow. Whether it's learning a new skill, taking a leadership role, or trying something outside your comfort zone. Challenges fuel growth. 4. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude anchors you in the present while appreciating the journey. It's a powerful tool for maintaining perspective and joy. The journey of rebuilding yourself never truly ends, and that's the beauty of it. Life is a continuous cycle of growth, discovery, and evolution. Each time you rebuild, you uncover new strengths, deepen your understanding, and expand your capacity to contribute to the world. Embrace the never-ending nature of this journey. Let each new challenge and opportunity remind you of your resilience and potential. Remember, the greatest gift you can give yourself is the freedom to grow, again and again. Take care, and be well.